Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I wanted to thank you all for joining me on the third episode of my long-form Let's Play of Paranoia, Happiness is Mandatory. Now, as mentioned previously, this is what I would call a first impressions playthrough of the game, which means I am seeing everything you see for the first time as well. While spoilers will be ahead, we're all on this train together. If this is your first time with the series, thank you for joining. You can find a link to the playlist in the description down below. Otherwise, sit back, grab yourself a mandatory can of bouncy bubble beverage classic, and enjoy the ride. In our previous episode, we rescued a B3 addicted scrubbot with a somewhat faulty fear inducer, stopped last surviving LARPing romantic from killing troubleshooters with dragon turrets, and got betrayed by our faithful companions to Friend Computer. To date, we're going to see what new wonderful mission Friend Computer has cooked up for us. But without any further ado, let's cue that intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Hey, hey. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, so we were starting a new day off at Alpha Complex. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and go through and find out what computer wants of us. But before I do so, I want to go down here. I believe we actually did some reconnaissance over here. See if I can actually get some of this treason level off of me. So let's see what we can do here. There we go. So we have that. Double check here. See what we can get. See if we can get some of that actually removed. Not done this before, so I'm not sure how the mechanic works. Okay, where... Alright, it shows my treason level, but the treasons that I had yesterday that should be listed here are not there. Confessions are interesting. I wonder if maybe you can only confess during the mission where you took the treason levels. Hopefully, if I get any more, I'll still be able to. Not quite sure how that functionality works. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Let's go ahead and continue on to Friend Computer. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I just saw an Alpha Book posting pop up. To all our infrareds in Sector Hub, a report from mandatory scientific experiment. Hashtag science, hashtag labrat. Fire tester. Hi Arjun, if your experiment involves fire, I'd be happy to help. And then we've got... Okay. No. Alright. Interesting. Alright, so... if I remember correctly, we can get to the computer from here. That's a termination booth. We don't want to go in there unless we actively want to die. Which, oddly enough, I don't.
Troubleshooters, welcome to your mission briefing. A new assignment has been compiled for you. Sector EBV has logged 3 Class A52C efficiency violations in the past shift cycle. You are required to take a transport to the sector and report to local INTSECT. You are then to assist INTSEC in finding the cause of these efficiency violations.
Well, as we, although we haven't learned, as I know, you don't really ask for clarifications unless you want to get a infraction for not knowing something at your clearance, or worse, trying to know something that's not your clearance. They just say, of course,
you
for
are to
computer.
cooperate with INTSECT in restoring standard efficiency to the sector. As always, you must report to R&D for your mandatory testing assignment. Do you have any questions, troubleshooter?
Again, you don't ask these questions because that'll get you in trouble, so I'm confident that I'm fully briefed and prepared.
If you believe you are incapable of carrying out either, or both assignments, please self-terminate at your earliest convenience, so that I may assign a more capable team. Team Leader, you may now nominate 3 officers to join you on your mission. A new officer has been assigned to your team.
I look forward to rooting out traitors, and I will be watching you. Always watching. Well, since we got the new guy, it's pretty much a given that we have to have him. And I like the tech person, so it's really going to be either happiness, which... or... Yeah, we're gonna do the happiness officer.
You have been assigned a vending code for your mission. Redeem this at your nearest vending machine. Troubleshooter team assembled. Commencing mission. Report to R&D for a fun and mandatory testing assignment.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Remember, trust no one. Report everything. But most importantly, remain happy. Happiness is mandatory.
Alright. Well, if I recall correctly, there was a vending machine near R&D anyhow. Yep, right there. Betting it's gonna be just the same stuff. Yep. So let's go ahead and get into R&D, find out what they want from me. Troubleshooter, welcome. Welcome. I'm looking forward to testing on you. You mean testing with me, right? That's what I said. Okay then, what do I need to test? We want you to run a blind taste test of experimental flavor 72 on citizens. What happened to the other 71 times? R&D is an iterative process, Troubleshooter. Trial and error is an important part of the day-to-day work of a scientist here in Alpha Complex. So, what do I need to do? First, when you're out testing, don't blind any citizens. I don't need a repeat of last time, or the time before that, come to think of it. What happened? You know, I'm not sure. I suppose spontaneous loss of vision could have been a side effect of EF70 and EF71. More testing is required. You have to get valuable feedback on at least 6 different citizens. Here's a pack of bouncy bubble beverage cans. Don't drink them all, Troubleshooters. Actually, it's probably best if you don't drink any of them. Okay. So next we'll go back to our pack, grab any incidentals, and frankly, I'm going to presume those figurines are just garbage, and I'm going to go ahead and actually just trade them in. Demolish. There we go. Okay, it says I need to go over here. Are we ready to go? Let's go on mission. Always remember, the computer is your friend. Okay, we need to report to InteSec. Seems to be through here. Troubleshooters, about time you got here. I'm Bryce B. JZI-1, Insect Department of Side, Homicide, Genocide, Technocide. We do it all. Except pesticide, of course. Technocide? You're not clear to know anything about that. Just don't tamper with your cortex, citizen. What am I clear to know? 3 citizens have been killed in the sector under mysterious circumstances. Internal security has sealed off all 3 crime scenes and detained any pertinent witnesses. Your job is to question the witnesses, determine that if these deaths are the result of treason and sabotage, then report your findings back to me. I'll go question the witnesses now. Again, we don't want to tell him what to do because that'll give us an infraction. Quickly, before they have time to think of credible alibis. Oh, on a side note, Troubleshooters, the crime scenes are all under my strict are under the strict control of my fellow insect agents. I doubt they will let you disturb their crime scenes, but you're welcome to grovel at their feet. Let's see what's inside here. Troubleshooters, you're too late. I have already solved this mystery. Through deductive reasoning, I have precisely determined the full extent of the heinous treason that links all three crimes. Okay, what's your theory? A terrorist sealing conspiracy. All three victims, you'll note, perished in a gravity-related manner. One squashed by a closing door. Another crushed by a vending machine. A third, skull broken by a mysterious projectile I'm confident will be discovered to be a common alpha complex roof tile, propelled downwards by the force of multiplied gravity. Why gravity, you ask in awe and wonder? Obviously, the force of gravity in this sector has been rendered unstable by some vile, traitorous machination. The enemies of Alpha Complex are so insidious that they even sabotage the fundamental forces of reality. I didn't ask. Well, consider this. Have you ever looked up? Depends. Is it considered treasonous? Do so now. What do you see? A ceiling? Precisely. Half the floor space of Alpha Complex is ceiling. But if the enemy was able to precisely invert gravity, they could conquer the vast territory above our very boots. They could march into Alpha Complex unopposed. Ceiling superiority could be the deciding factor in any war between us and the enemy. Pardon me. You lost me, Agent. Most likely all the way back a terrorist ceiling conspiracy. Possibly before. Recap? Idiot. Clearly all three victims were enemy agents experimenting with gravity manipulation technology so they can infiltrate the ceiling, or as I call it, the inverse overfloor, in preparation for the invasion. Right, enemy agents, gravity manipulation technology, invasion. Noted. I'll put that down in my report right after I'm done self-medicating, Agent. Don't bother, the case is solved, the mission is over. I recommend that you return to Commander Bryce B and tell him that we must thwart the invasion of the ceiling crawlers. Maybe a witness could back up your theory? I don't think that's necessary. You troubleshooters aren't exactly chosen for your wit and intelligence, you know. Maybe exposure to too much information would overload your little brain. That's a risk we're willing to take for the good of Alpha Complex. I suppose there's no harm in letting you question the witnesses, and it will keep Bryce B at bay. Very well, I order you to question the witnesses. Troubleshooter, can you get me out of this? If you cooperate, I'm sure we can help you. Who are you? Loie R. Roy. I'm a mattress tester. I have other questions. What did you see? Well, I saw all these swirling colors and friend computer was there, and you were there. I was where? And you were there. I thought you looked familiar. You know each other? We shared a hallucination last night. Is that normal? I'm not sure. I'm qualified to explain what normal is. So you didn't see anything relating to the crime then? Nothing. I was asleep. I woke up with that internal sec guy when that internal sec guy dragged me out of my bunk, shouting something about how people who take the top bunk are in league with traitors. He's crazy. Any suspicious activity around here? You mean like that dead citizen over there under the vending machine? Exactly. Anything else like that? Not that I can think of. Wait, I have seen an unusual number of mattresses with boot prints on them. Like people just are walking or climbing on the beds. Usually the top bunk, too. Thank you for your cooperation, citizen. Troubleshooters, I have information of importance to your mission. I know the traitor you seek. We must speak privately. We must speak alone, over there, in that dead zone. For security. Why alone? That seems suspicious. The information is highly sensitive. Only you are clear to learn it. Why not tell me this information here? The corridors have ears, friend. There are spies everywhere. We must meet in a place where there are no cameras. Over there. Come meet me, Troubleshooter, and everything will be revealed. Alright. There's our dead body, and there's another witness. Please believe me, I'm innocent. I love friend computer. I'd never hurt anyone. Wait, no, I'd hurt traitors. Hurt them, kill them, tear them apart with my teeth, beat them to death with vending machines. I love everyone except traitors, who I hate. Help me. Happiness officer, please restore the citizen's emotional equilibrium. Here you are, citizen. Now, I've been assigned to question all witnesses. What did you see? I'm not a witness, I'm a suspect. Even more so now. Citizen, back to my question. What did you see? I found the body and immediately reported it to internal security. They told me to stay where I was, and then they said that I was suspicious that I reported the body, and that they thought I was trying to cover up the murder. So you see, I am a suspect. I don't understand what's going on, but I am innocent. Did you see anything suspicious? That's a trick question, isn't it? You're in league with the insect jerk, trying to catch me out in a lie. Yes, if I'm the prime suspect, that means I'm under supervision, which means I'm suspicious, and I'm aware of that myself. So the answer is yes, me, but I swear I'm innocent. I didn't kill them. It wasn't a trick question, so let's try another approach. How did you find the body? I was walking down the corridor and I passed by the victim. He was still alive at this point, banging the vending machine, saying that it didn't dispense his order. There wasn't anyone else around the corner around that I could see. Did you not see how the victim died? I went into my dorm when I got a call from my supervisor telling me I had to fill out Form CX5494/D. Can I get back to the victim? I'm getting to it. I felt a little unhappy at the thought of filling out that form, so I took a happiness pill. Everything went blurry after that. The next thing I remember, I was back on the hall, and the victim was crushed under the vending machine. So the victim was completely alone in the hall, and you were in your dorm. Exactly. I'm going to ask you something else. Who are you? I'm Nathar. I work in form processing. I'm in charge of processing forms HP-5939/A through /F, as well as special exception requests for form HP-439C for this sector. Special exception from what? What now? Don't ask. I don't know what any of the forms I just mentioned mean or what they're for. I just make sure the right boxes are ticked. Have you considered volunteering for troubleshooting duty? You'd probably die horribly, but it still sounds far more fulfilling than your current assignments. Okay, I think we're done here. Sorry about that slight delay there, folks. I just had to check something outside the game. In fact, I am going to take a brief pause. I will be right back in just a moment. Alright, we are back. Thank you very much. Let's see here. I dislike the guy who wants to talk to us privately outside of the... Alright, so, examine the scene. This vending machine came away from the wall and crushed the citizen. Maybe he was shaking it to free a stuck item instead of calling a duly authorized vending machine tech to dislodge the item. I'm not saying he deserved his death, but... Examine the body. Hey, his back is to the vending machine. This means he couldn't have pulled it down on himself. Someone else topped the machine on him. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see what's here. Oh, hey, we got healing. Right, so, wait. Interesting. We're gonna try something here. See what happens if I go just by myself and they're not there to witness it. Why did we have to meet alone in a dead zone? Well, finally we can speak honestly, as humans do. Why did we have to meet alone in a dead zone? All will be revealed, but know this, Alpha Complex needs your help. I don't have time for this. I'm already here to help, Alpha Complex. Oh yes, all the strange terminations that have been happening around here. They are no doubt just a tiny part of a far larger conspiracy. By them! Friend Computer would be the judge of that. What if Friend Computer was being lied to? Then Friend Computer would send me to deal with them. Fool, you assume the computer knows all of these threats. Oh, that's treasonous. They are far more cunning than you understand. That sounds treasonous. I represent an organization of loyal citizens. Loyal humans. There are others among us that do not belong. Those that aim to subvert our beloved Alpha Complex. They have infiltrated the highest levels of society. There are traitors everywhere. I've heard this all before. Is this a loyalty test? Your loyalty doesn't need to be tested, Troubleshooter. You are a new clone. They have not had a chance to corrupt you yet. Many of our so-called citizens are actually reptiloids. They are everywhere, scaly, cold-blooded, inhuman monsters. They infiltrate. They take the form of citizens, and soon they will have complete control of all of Alpha Complex. Do you have any proof? That's classified information, but look around you. Do you think everything is working as designed? Or is it being sabotaged by alien lizard monsters wearing masks of human flesh? Are you the outstanding citizen we believe you to be? Are you a free human, or nothing more than a walking slice of hot fun for some reptiloid to devour? You're clearly insane. I'm going back to my team. They got to you first. Or worse, you're one of them. Die, lizard. Where did you come from? There was a second person here. Interesting. So that was kind of pointless. Troubleshooter outfits are so stylish, they just scream, "Stop, traitor! Looks can terminate." TFL. It's great to see Insect being helpful, not wasting time on absurd theories. Okay, so he just told me I could go ahead and question the citizens, which I've already done. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out. Actually, let's check out over here. We've got some citizens in there. I think I saw let's test the beverage. Actually, let's test the beverage with you. Or no. With you. Test experimental flavor 72. Hey there, citizen. Fancy a tasty taste of this bouncy bubble beverage I have here? Please tell me I don't have to say that every single time. Oh, I guess so. Just another normal bouncy bubble beverage. Nothing new or exciting about that. I'm gonna say B3. I'm just gonna say B3. Slurp. Holy friend computer, this is incredible. The intense flavor, the bubbling sensation in my veins, the electrical impulses in the back of my eyes. It's sensational. So you like it then? Like it? I'm in love with it. I feel like a fully charged battery, full of energy and battery acid. It's expanded my mind to the very cosmos. I understand the very meaning of life. And it's this drink. Subject seems to enjoy new flavor. Almost too much, in fact. Reactions of euphoria over activity and extreme infatuation for the drink are observed. He also just ate the can. Wow, that was incredible. I'll take 20. No, 1,000 more. Sorry. Although you can get another B3 at any nearby vending machine, since it's most definitely a normal, non-experimental beverage. What? No. I've been drinking that stuff for years and I've never felt like this. You can't cut me off, man. I'll never make it, man. Come on. I'm going to walk away from you now. Oh man, gotta have more. But first, I need to find some glow sticks and cover myself in reactor slime for some reason. Woo! And testing. Same deal. Do I? Yes. Slurp? Wow, this B3 is brilliant. I don't know if it's been exposed to radiation or otherwise tampered with in nefarious ways, but it is the tastiest beverage I have ever had, and I would tell that to any marketing executives if this were a new flavor of B3, which of course is impossible. Subject seems to enjoy new flavor and be devoid of any clues to tampering or any other sort of clue for that matter. Sorry, did you say something? Just internally monologuing. Oh, neat. Slurp. I want to give it to him. Come on, let me give it to him. Apparently not. Testing. Okay, slurp. Wait, is this? Absolutely not. Move along, citizen. You answered before I could ask my question. It must be. Nothing to see here. Thank you for your participation. I mean, just thank you. Could this be a new experimental flavor? That would be awesome. Oh man, I have to tell everyone. Okay, it's true. It is Bouncy Beverage Extra Classic. Enjoy. Hey there, citizen. Fancy taste of this B3? Huh? Okay, sure. Slurp? Cool, thanks. ... Why are you staring at me? Just making sure you're enjoying your totally normal B3. Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't taste different or suspicious in any way. No, just a B3. I've had 16 today, so I'd know. No burning or freezing sensations in your mouth or organs. What? No, why would there be? No nausea or wooziness or hallucinating pink scrub bots floating around the room. What? What are you talking about? Did you stick me with something? What's going on? Subject doesn't notice any new taste or effects from new experimental and possibly deadly flavor, apart from some mild, unexplained paranoia. Deadly what? You're weird. Get away from me. Slurp. Testing. Hey there, citizen. Fancy a taste? Sorry, can't talk right now. I'm dead. I sure would. Slurp. Interesting. Is something missed with your B3? Yeah, it is a bit strange, almost as if it's different. It tastes like... Blech. Oh no, he died. Without telling me what it tastes like. Well, I guess this test is inconclusive. We can't very well market this as tastes like death. People will think it's just diet B3. Troubleshooter, what's happening here? What have you done to this citizen? We're testing a new flavor bouncy bubble beverage. A new flavor of B3? Really? Yes. Can I have some? I don't think that's a good idea. I know, but I've waited so long for a new flavor. I need to know. I can't go another day without one. We can forget anything ever happened if you give me a can. No deal. I'd rather be terminated than let you put your life at risk. Here you go. Enjoy. Wait. At last, B3. Okay, here it goes. Amazing. Let's never speak of this again. Agreed. Okay, well, I got through that, it looks like, without any additional scrapes. Let's see if we can give this, how can I assist you, Troubleshooter? Hey there, citizen. Blah, blah, blah. Sure, there's nothing better than good old B3. Slurp. Ew. What, is there something wrong with it? That's the most disgusting thing I've ever drank. This bouncy bubble beverage has to be way past its use-by date. Subject does notice a flavor difference and moderately appreciates it. Wait, why is there no use-by date on this can? That's probably a product defect. Oh, I see. That explains the weird taste. For a second, I thought it was a new flavor. What a relief. Alright, so I got through an entire side mission without getting any treason. I'm sure I won't make it through debriefing without it, but still. And let's see, what do we need to do to get past you, buddy? I was told you'd be coming this way. Cecil B, Sec Crowd Control Specialist. What do you want? We're here to investigate the incident. We need to speak with any witnesses you have about what happened here, besides the obvious unsanctioned termination. I don't think so. This is my crime scene. I've secured and detained the witnesses, and that corpse over there. It's been detained too. I won't have you or anyone else contaminating the evidence. But we really do need to take a look around. And I really need to have some algae chips. But we can't all have everything we want in this life cycle, can we? Or the next one for that matter, Troubleshooters. If you stop me, you'll be obstructing the orders of friend computer. You're right, Troubleshooter. I would never do that. I will, of course, have to include in my report the access to the scene without permission, however. Fine, I'll try something else. You have a permit for these suspects, and that body. Permit? I'm in sec. I don't need a permit. So you didn't fill out form IS-2127? Or IS-212? I should probably go and get you a copy of form FR002 if that's the case. Form FR002? What's that? It's a failure to fill out a form. Of course, if you turn witnesses over to me, then you won't need to fill one out. And believe me, it's a long form. Don't think I can't see what you're doing here, Troubleshooter. Go talk to the witnesses. But if any extra paperwork lands on my desk, I'll have you liquefied. I have a few more questions. What can you tell me about the victim? The victim is that dead guy over there. Who was the victim? What's the cause of death? The cause of death is clearly a traitor scheme to destroy Alpha Complex. I don't know the specifics. I'm a big picture kind of guy. You figure out the fiddly little details. I must remain vigilant. I have a few more questions. Tell me about the witness. The victim is that... Try that again. Tell me about the witness. Bard R, a traitor for sure. Bard works in blast shield repair. Everyone knows what they get up to. What is their connection to the crime? Proximity? Suspicious proximity? Also, they denied knowing anything when I detained them. They're clearly hiding something. Did you just grab a citizen from the corridor? Doesn't matter where I found the citizen. All that matters is getting a confession. I'll get back to my investigation. I'll be watching, Troubleshooter. Better not get too close. I'm not cleared to stand in that zone. Examine the scene. That's odd. No fingerprints on that can. Did it fall out of the vending machine? Or did someone launch it at the victim? It's better not to get too close. Blunt trauma to the back of the head. The can is on the ground. The can on the ground is likely cause. Praise friend computer, Troubleshooter. A troubleshooter has arrived to get me out of this unfortunate snafu. You're here to help me out, aren't you? If you're innocent, then you don't have anything to worry about, citizen. Phew, that's a relief. For a moment back there, I thought I was a prime suspect in a grisly murder. You are. What? But you said if I was innocent, I had nothing to fear. So since I'm absolutely certain I'm not responsible for this heinous crime, can't I just leave? Not until you answer the inordinate number of questions I have here in front of me, citizen. Fine, but for the record, I'm now worried. A lot. Where were you when the incident occurred? I was leaving the room when it happened. I heard a crunk, patunk, and when I turned around, the citizen was dead. So you didn't see the killer and you were alone with the victim. I know how this sounds, but I didn't do it. A traitor must have been hiding in the shadows somewhere. What exactly were you doing here? My brake cycle. I always come here on my brake cycle. It's my favorite cafeteria. What's so special about it? It's close to one of my workstation. I'm authorized to search you, so spread them. Okay, but go easy on me. It's my first time. Oy. Oh, they had to go there. Okay. What do we have here, troubleshooters? What? What is it? What did you find? Contraband. A Bytecoin stick. I have no idea what Bytecoin even is. Take it, I don't care. Where did you get this? I found it on the ground. I was going to be a good citizen and put it in the bin, but then the insect officer told me to freeze. I have a hard time believing you, citizen. But it's the truth. I would never walk around with contraband. Tell me where you found it, citizen, or I will have you sent to room 101. I got it in the offices next to the cinema. What's room 101? That's classified. Huh. I got a Bytecoin now. Not a traitor. I'm bad. The office is next to the cinema. So where is... This is the cinema. Or the offices. Was he in a yellow area? Oh, there's a confession booth. Ah, that's a termination booth. That is not a confession booth. Maybe there's offices this way? This is where we're going to do our next questioning. So the offices next. Let's see, let's do another one. Sure. Slurp, Great, a nice, refreshing, bouncy bubble beverage. Always hits the spot. I think we're just banging our heads against the wall by now. Maybe we just head back with our results before we would get brain damage. No, I still want to give out the rest of them. Sure. Slurp, Great, okay. Okay, so it's always going to be the same. Let's see if we can confess anything. Nope. says he found it in the offices next to it. Alright, what do we got here? This is a restricted area. Move along, citizen. I'm not a citizen. I'm special. At least that's what friend computer tells me. I'm a troubleshooter. I was ordered to interrogate the witness and examine the crime scene. And I was ordered to say, this is a restricted area. Move along, citizen. Happiness officer. This citizen needs your help. Huh? Want me to do something? This insect agent has been working far too hard informing people that this is a restricted area and that they must move along. His happiness levels appear to be dangerously low. I'm perfectly happy. I don't need any more pills. You're definitely down. Nobody needs happiness pills. You should want them. Here, take a handful. Isn't that more than the prescribed amount? Why do people keep saying that? You can never have enough happiness. Are you going to take your pills, or do we need to report this? I noticed your clone number is 6. It'd be a shame if you were to overdose. Fine. Go speak to witnesses. Hey, I know this bit. This is the part where in the episode where the troubleshooter team leader questions the witness. But the witness is really annoying and uncooperative, so the troubleshooter shoots him. Pew pew pew! Tilo MLY. What a show. Did you see what happened to the victim? I was watching Tilo O'Malley. I love Tilo O'Malley. By the way, you get to watch troubleshooters doing missions, getting shot, getting blown up, getting shot, and getting blown up is a cavalcade of heroic sacrifice. They let me watch the show while they scrubbed my brain, which I thought was nice of them. Scrub, scrub, pew, pew. So you were watching Tilo O'Malley when the victim was killed. This is such a boring episode. Nothing's exploded in seconds. Let's try another approach. Tilo O'Malley episode? The episode I'm watching. It's really immersive. Usually, it's just on the screen, but you're sort of lumpy and rounded, like you're really here. I love Tilo O'Malley. So for those who are unfamiliar, Tilo O'Malley is the name of a recurrent vid star. So basically a orange clearance video star that is used in propaganda videos and basically any sort of propaganda media in the Paranoia universe. It has been, I think, since the very first iteration of the game. Actually, this is an episode called The Helpful Witness. Oh, I've seen that one. Just before the victim gets killed by the door, he gets really annoyed with that vending machine over there. He wasn't happy with it at all. He got very kicky and screamy with it. In fact, I'm happy all the time now because they put a wire in my brain and gave me lots of drugs when they scrubbed my memories. Who needs memories when you've got Tilo O'Malley, right? Yay, I love Tilo O'Malley. Also, they gave me some drugs when they scrubbed my brain, and now my skull's all melty. Right. Hey, want to see something cool? I went into a lab by mistake. I wasn't cleared for it, but they had these things. I'll give them to you because I love you. You're on World of Troubleshooters, and I'm watching you. What did he just give me? Thank you for your help, citizen. What did he give me? I don't know. He gave me. Check the door. It looks like this door was tampered with. Its proximity detector was remotely hacked. This wasn't an accident, this was sabotage. Check the body. The door cut the body in half. It should have detected the citizen's presence and stopped moving, but it didn't. Messy. Troubleshooters, I'm informed you completed your investigation. Return to me immediately. On my way. Don't question, just do. Ah, Troubleshooters, you've returned. I trust the investigation went well, and you have successfully deduced who or what is behind these heinous incidents in my sector using your keen detective prowess. It was the vending machines. Prove it. A can was shot from the vending machine in the cafeteria. In the cinema, the door proximity detector was remotely accessed. The victim was last seen using a vending machine on the same network. The vending machine in the hallway fell on the victim while his back was turned, so the citizen couldn't have toppled it on himself. I'm surprised, Troubleshooter, but your investigation makes that sound remotely plausible. Now all we have to do is catch the traitor and their traitor allies. What do you need us to do? Split up and stake out as many of the crime scenes as you can. Maybe hit someone in the hallway too if you can. Oh, this just sounds like a setup to me. And when we spot the traitor, follow them and don't be seen. I want to catch the entire network. I'll be in touch over your Cortec with additional instructions. Okay, so I'm gonna be right here. I want you in here. I have you be right there. There. Troubleshooters, comm checks. Are you in position? Hallway check. Canteen check. Loyalty room check. Hologram check. Remember, Troubleshooters, don't let the suspect get too close to you. Ready? Hey, what if he's invisible? If who's invisible? The traitor guy we're supposed to see. There's no such thing as an invisibility cloak. Oh yeah, I heard R&D invented one, but then they put it down. Let me guess, they put it down and they couldn't find it again. Ha ha. No, they had to put it down. It was insanely vicious and they had to cleanse the lab with flamethrowers. That's what I heard, anyway. Rumors are treason, citizen. Follow that citizen. That's my line of troubleshooter. Oh, follow that citizen. Something fishy about this citizen. Keep following, Troubleshooter. I'm going to try to access the Cortec. I can't access the citizen's cortex. This is the one. Now what? Keep on the traitor. I want to know where they're hiding. Traitor is headed into an orange clearance zone. Let the traitor go. I will take it from here. Finish up your assignments and return to friend computer. Interesting. Board the tram. Okay, so now we get to go to the briefing, and let's see how they betray me this time. Actually, before we go to debrief, let's check everybody's stash. Is that hubris? HU3BZRI8. It's almost hubris. Almost. I wonder if that was on purpose. Z8BM. Okay, I don't see anything out of that. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to separate from my team momentarily so I can stash stuff without them seeing me.
Welcome back, Troubleshooters. Commencing debriefing.
Oh shit, I didn't... Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. That's language. My apologies, folks. I forgot to turn in my R&D.
You were assigned to assist Insect identify the cause of the efficiency violations in Sector EBD. A report has been submitted by Insect Agent Bryce B on your performance. While I evaluate this report, do you have any suspicious or treasonous activities to report?
A strange citizen approached me asking me to join a secret society.
What's the status of the traitor now?
I terminated the traitor.
Very good. Terminating traitors is the responsibility of all loyal citizens of Alpha Complex. Traitors are not citizens like us. Traitors do not deserve a chance to subvert you through rational dialogue.
Vending machines were terminating citizens.
Technical services will be informed to repair the treasonous vending machines.
Thank you, friend computer. Insect Cat is doing all the work.
That is correct, Troubleshooter. Insect is cleared to give you instructions.
What if they conflict with your instructions?
Alpha Complex is perfect. Such an edge case could never and has never occurred.
That is everything, friend computer.
Report processed. Proceeding with debriefing. According to Insect, you underperformed in your investigation in every conceivable way. Bryce B has recommended your termination and that your future clones be assigned to reactor shielding duty.
That's not fair. We did all the work.
The concept of fairness is defined by friend computer. An infraction has been added to your record. Please refrain from original thought to prevent further infractions.
Of course, friend computer. Sorry for my outburst.
All is forgiven, Troubleshooter. Nothing is forgotten. It is time to continue your debriefing. According to the report, an unknown citizen sabotaged the vending machine network to carry out unauthorized terminations of citizens.
That is
Where
correct.
is this traitor now?
The traitor fled into an orange clearance sector.
Congratulations, Troubleshooter. Your assignment has been deemed a success.
Thank you, friend computer.
Team Leader, have you observed any treasonous activity among your officers that you wish to report?
Nothing to report, friend computer.
Troubleshooter, do you have anything to report about the mission?
Nothing to report, friend computer. Everything went according to your glorious plan. All hail you.
Correct. All hail me. Moving on. Troubleshooter, do you have anything to report about the mission?
Nothing to report, friend computer. Everything went according to your glorious plan. All hail you.
Correct. All hail me. Moving on. Troubleshooter, do you have anything to report about the mission?
Nothing to report, friend computer. Everything went according to your glorious plan. All hail you. Goodness. I actually made it all the way through.
Correct. All hail me. Moving on. This concludes your debriefing, citizen. Please report to R&D immediately.
Whew. Okay, I definitely need to go do a quick... I need to get rid of this, that 30% just for saying not fair. Darn, I stepped in that one. Let's see if I can get that expunged without getting terminated. Won't let me confess. Well, this isn't good. I guess I gotta go. Maybe I need to go to R&D first, then I can confess. Troubleshooter, welcome back. How did the test go? I think we might have terminated some of the test subjects. Yes. Never mind that. Did you observe any symptoms? Anything unusual? All the test subjects were just as unusual as any other citizen. Very well. This is disappointing, but results are results. If you want to avoid an infraction next time, try embellishing your report. Darn it! Oh. I'm back soon, Troubleshooter. I'm sure we'll have something to try, for you to try soon. Dag nabbit! Oh, man. This is just not going well for me at all. Well, let's try going to a confession booth again. Okay, so this will be my first confession. Confession attempts are limited, remaining 3. Are you sure you want to continue? Confirm. Is it more important to be happy or loyal, citizen? Happiness is mandatory. Unhappiness leads to disloyalty. Loyal. I'm loyal to Alpha Complex. Traitors can be happy in their delusions. Yes. Your response wasn't considered consistent enough, ignoring the results. Darn it. Oh, goodness. As team leader, would you like to accuse any of your team members of treason? That's for the loyalty of RZ. I must reluctantly report that they're all super loyal and you shouldn't terminate any of them, or me. It wasn't considered consistent enough. Dag nabbit. Reaction time is a factor in this, you understand. Okay, well, there goes my first life. You've been deemed traitor. Initiating termination procedure. Well then. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to do the mission again just because of a failed confession. So I'm going to use a clone. Excuse me. Well, that's frustrating. Which is exactly what it's supposed to be. Oh, that's just so frustrating. Alright, let's go ahead and... What do you do here? Let's specify. Question, citizen? Did you have an accident? Is the crushing reality of mortality getting you down? Excuse me? It'd be a shame if you were to one day run out of clones, wouldn't it? It would be. I spend every waking moment in fear of when my last clone will expire. Well, it should. I offer a special service for citizens running short on clones. Really? The process is deeply complex, so it's not cheap, of course, but I can sell you a clone for 5 Bitcoin. Maybe later. Suit yourself. I'll see you next time you get yourself terminated. I lost all my money, too. Well, poo. Gotta get hygiene and clothes. Get my new Cortec. One engineer, and we'll do psychology this time. Oh, and I lost my telekinesis, which I never used. Clone assurance test successful. You may return to troubleshooter duties, citizen. Have a nice day, cycle. Hello there, fellow clone. What? Ha. That's a little inside joke. Okay, we've already had this conversation. Okay, I guess they don't want me to test anything. So let's end the day. And actually, that puts us right at the 1 hour mark, which is advantageous. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of sleep. What a day cycle. Indeed. I died. So I wonder if it's actually 3 confession attempts per treason. Or overall. Alright, well, looks like we are at a point where we can end things if I don't tip my mic or tip my mouse over onto the side of the screen. Well, so with that all said, it's time to take ourselves a happy pill and wrap up the episode. As always, if you like what I'm doing here, please do me a favor and feed the YouTube algorithm. Like or dislike, check the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and leave me a comment or some constructive criticism. As always, I do appreciate you coming along for this journey with me. I hope this is as much fun for you as it is for me. But until we meet again, game on, lovelies.